If you're a 90s child, you probably know that Yu Yu Hakusho is a masterpiece that's left a huge mark in the anime world. Because, come on, who cannot love this show? It's packed with action, deep messages about right and wrong, unbreakable bonds of friendship, and characters that are just wow. And now that Netflix will drop the first season on December 14th, 2023, fans around the globe are on the edge of their seats, wondering if it will be as good and accurate as Netflix did One Piece. So, can Netflix truly capture the essence of Yu Yu Hakusho? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to dissect all the 10 memorable moments in Yu Yu Hakusho that we need to see in live action in order for us to call it a perfect adaptation. So, be ready to get back to your childhood days and keep watching 10 Yu Yu Hakusho scenes we can't wait to see in Netflix's live-action show. Scene number 10. Yusuke meets Kurama and Hiei. In Season 1, Episode 6, Three Monsters, Yusuke Uramishi, our MC, has an important task from the spirit world, where he got to stop 3 demons who had sneaked into the human world. These troublemakers snagged 3 powerful artifacts from the spirit world's vault, and Yusuke's job is to get them back. And during his mission, Yusuke bumps into 2 very important characters, Kurama and Hiei. You see, Kurama is a fox demon, super smart and always calm. He's in a human form and has one of the stolen artifacts, the Forlorn Hope. It's like a magic wish granting machine, but it comes with a big cost, and Kurama's plan is to use it to save his human mother. Then there's Hiei, fast, fierce, and a bit on the wild side compared to Kurama. He's got the Shadow Sword, another stolen artifact that can turn humans into demons. As Yusei investigates, he starts to understand why Kurama and Hiei are doing what they're doing. Figuring out how to deal with these 2 is a real brain twister for him. In this episode, the Yu Yu Hakusho shows its true colors, and I bet that Netflix can really do this part. But the next one? Let's see. Scene number 9. Raizen possesses Yusuke to battle Sensui. In Season 3, Episode 26, The Proof, Yusuke was possessed by his demon ancestor, Raizen, while fighting Sensui, a former spirit detective. Because of that, Yusuke's strength is increased to epic levels. Imagine Yusuke already a powerhouse, now supercharged with demon energy. However, Raizen's possessions bring an inner struggle for Yusuke. So yeah, adapting this intense transformation for a live-action show is really hard to think. How do you bring this amazing blend of internal struggle and external battle to life in a real and gripping way? Scene number 8. Yusuke comes back to life. We've seen this in the trailer. Yusuke's adventure starts in a way that's nothing short of miraculous. He's brought back from the great beyond, and this is the start of something big, something that shapes the whole show. Yusuke literally goes from being a typical high school rebel to someone who deals with the afterlife's mysteries. Also, for fans out there, we all know that Yusuke's being a detective. Solving the spirit world mysteries is all about challenging what we think is right and wrong. And I'm hoping that Netflix can capture this essence. Scene number 7. Hiei's Dragon of the Darkness Flame. This happened in the Dark Tournament arc, Season 2, Episode 5. Hiei stands in the midst of chaos and then lets out the Dragon of the Darkness Flame technique, one of the strongest attacks in the entire series. Furthermore, this is a turning point for Hiei because he uses the darkest parts of his past to fuel a force for good. Now, imagine seeing this in live action. The raw energy, the fiery dragon spiraling against a sky painted in shades of doom, it will be epic. Scene number 6. Kabar Is Death. Yusuke's power unleashed. This happened in Season 2, Episode 38, Yusuke's Despair, where Yusuke witnessed the death of his best friend, Kuwabara, in front of his eyes. Yusuke's world shatters and his aura, that unique energy we all love, starts to grow, sharing his pain and anger with everyone watching. This moment is very important for us to see in live-action adaptation. Why? Because it symbolizes the meaning of sacrifice and the bonds of friendship. And speaking of friendship, here's the scene number 5, Yusuke's second fight with Hiei. In Season 3, Episode 15, Yusuke and Hiei's friendship and rivalry was tested for the second time. With his mysterious attachment to Yusuke, Hiei often finds himself confused by this connection. And remember their first fight? Yusuke pulled up a win, but luck was a big player there. But now, when it comes to their second fight, there's no clear winner. meaning this is a subtle way of conveying that the rivalry between Yusuke and Hiei will continue. I'm really excited about how Netflix will capture this essence.
I don't know where you've been all this time, but it seems you've improved your skills a little bit.
Scene number 4. Yenkai's Death. This happened in Season 2, Episode 52, when Yusuke's mentor, Genkai, died. You see, she's most likely a mother to our MC. She's the one who shaped Yusuke not just in his powers, but in his very being. This moment became a turning point for him to train hard and become much stronger to beat the hell out of Toguro. However, Genkai passed the torch to Yusuke, a spiritual inheritance that solidified their bond even beyond her life. And because of that, Yusuke's character is no longer the stubborn fighter we've known. He's evolving, fighting with this heavy responsibility, learning to navigate his path through the pain and loss. So I hope that the live-action adaptation will capture this very important moment. Scene number 3. Kurama is forced to kill a child. Okay, we're getting darker here. In Season 3, Episode 17, Kurama was forced to kill a child. This moment is a subtle way of conveying the heavy choices he must make. And that's one of the best essence of this series. Because mostly, in anime and even in any movies and series, it's pretty cliche that the MC will not do such a thing. Killing a child? Come on. Furthermore, what makes this scene so captivating is how Kurama is battling with his morals. Even though he feels really emotional inside, he's determined to protect his friends. Now, think about turning this scene into live action. For me, it's a tricky job because you have to show the strong feelings and the careful thinking in the scene. But if it's done well, it will be something we will never forget. So please, don't fail us, Netflix. Anyways, scene number 2, Yusuke's knife fight with Chu. In Season 2, Episode 17, Knife Edge Deathmatch, Yusuke's battle with Chu in the Dark Tournament arc became a refreshing shift from the usual high-stakes battles we're used to in Yu Yu Hakusho. As the match kicks off, Yusuke and Chu, two fierce competitors, find some common ground. It's not just about who's the strongest or the quickest, but about understanding and respecting each other. It's the beginning of a beautiful friendship. That's why this fight really stands out. Kurama and the Idun Box. In Season 2, Episode 22, when Yura uses the mystical Idun Box against Kurama, his true demon form is unleashed. And because of that, we were introduced to the heart and soul of Kurama. This part of the story makes us think about things in a more complicated way, not just as good or bad. Yu Yu Hakusho is famous for having characters with many different sides, and this part of the story shows that really well. It's like an important piece of a puzzle that helps us understand Kurama better. And if the live-action adaptation can capture that, believe me, fans all over the world will go crazy, I promise you that. So, how about you? Do you have any specific scene that you really want Netflix to show in a live-action adaptation? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, tell us what you think about the trailer. Are you excited to see the first season on December 14th? Well, this dude right here is very skeptical, saying, "My favorite anime series ever. I'm either about to be pleased or finally understand how the Cowboy Bebop fans felt." But this Yu Yu Hakusho fan screaming, "This is unreal. Can't wait and hope they do it justice." All in all, I am wishing, fans are wishing, and we are all wishing that this live-action adaptation will meet our expectations because it's been 30 years since we last saw this masterpiece. However, we have so many anime with great storylines, like Attack on Titan, where the plot twists are crazy. Yet, nothing beats the nostalgic effect of Yu Yu Hakusho and how it can bring the memories of our childhood.